Hello, AppleandApps.com here, live at GDC 2016. We're checking out Riptide Renegade. And first things first, let us know what's new with this new installment of Riptide.
We've added, the basic Riptide mechanic is similar, but we've added a little bit more of everything. Like there's more new stunts. Here, I'll try to pull off one of the new stunts up here. There we go. Just the log roll. And the bigger the stunt that you pull off, the more boost it earns for you. One of the things, so the basic story behind this game is like, in previous Riptide games, you were always kind of a racer on this official Riptide GP racing circuit. You were racing stadiums and things like that. In this particular game, there's actually a single-player story mode that you play through, and in the story, you get framed by one of your rivals and spend a little time in jail, and you get kicked out of the official Riptide GP League. And so in order to kind of make your way back, you have to race on these underground racing circuits. And so that's what we're doing here, is like racing in kind of like abandoned tunnels and like old, flooded subways. And from a game design standpoint, we wanted to make the levels a lot more extreme and kind of over the top. One of the things we added is point-to-point races. So like this is a point-to-point race, and we can do things like have really huge drops like that giant waterfall I just went off, which we couldn't do before when we were doing just circuit races. Also the environments are a lot more interactive than they were before. Like there are things like shortcuts that you can discover, and there's also changes that happen in the tracks as you play like lap to lap. So on the first lap, maybe a shortcut will be closed, but then something will happen in the environment on the second lap to open up a shortcut and give you an option of going for a different path. So like for example, on this one, actually here I'll go elite difficulty and see how that goes.
How long is the single player campaign?
There's a number of different how many different missions are there? There's probably about 70 different events total. I think the core storyline is about like maybe 50 different events long, and then there's side missions that open up. And the way that we sort of structured it is it can be a non-linear story. Like we can layer in side missions later on, like updates. And so right now what happens is you play through the main story, and then after you play through for a little while, you open up these character-based side quests. So the particular character, like the robot, say for instance, will have like a set of missions that he plays through in the side quest, and then if you complete that set of side quest missions, it'll unlock some new content, like new character or new boat. And so we plan on continuing to sort of add to the single-player story that way. Yeah, in terms of how long it would actually take you to play it. But there's also a bunch of other, there's a quick race mode, so you can just kind of jump in and start playing if you want to. There is, there's online multiplayer, so with games that are up to 8 players racing online together. There is something called VR Challenge, which is basically a ghost racing mode, asynchronous multiplayer, so you can like download your friends' best times from the leaderboards and race against them. And then there's also, for Apple TV, there's split screen, so you can play, on Apple TV I believe it's up to 3 people. But yeah, so here, these fountains like just fired up on the second lap, and so now I can like ride up the front of this building. And that's like a shortcut. And the way that the Riptide games have always worked is for winning races, you earn money, but you also earn experience. And so the money you use to upgrade your jet skis, you can upgrade things like acceleration and handling and how powerful the boost engines are. And then the experience you use to basically upgrade your character. So you start off with a selection of kind of simple stunts that you can do, and by upgrading your character, you can learn new stunts, but you can also upgrade certain skills, like the ability to draft other players, so you can get in the white water behind them and get like a speed boost out of that. Wow, I came in 7th place. That was terrible.
It's all good, and that's Riptide Renegade here at GDC 2016 from AppleandApps.com.